here with Homefront News reporting on how the World War is affecting the U.S. population. As many of you know, our civil liberties have been taken in the name of the World War, but we have some breaking news suggesting it may get even worse in the near future. That's right, a new bill has been passed in the House that may take away an important right over to our field reporter for details.
That's correct, Ryan. Reports are in that suggest in addition to the Espionage Act passed last year prohibiting support of the German army and government, the government is on the verge of passing the Sedition Act, making it illegal to speak out against the U.S. government. Of course, this would be a violation of the First Amendment rights, but it is all part of your war effort.
Around the First Amendment may cause some issues, but it is in all respects good for the nation. This, purportedly, is the last step in the government's plan to strengthen America's wartime effort. Along with the rationing of goods, including wheat, oil, and coal, these two acts will help America to have a greater part in the Great War.
Hello, it's Griffin Sullivan with your news report today. The loss of men in the labor force in the past few years has become an impending issue, but the solution? Everyday U.S. women. In 1918, 3 million women were employed in food, textile, and war industries. The restrictions on women in the workforce have been torn down to enable more production while the U.S. Army is overseas. Some of the jobs women are working in now are streetcar conductors, radio operators, steel mills, logging camps, sewing, cooking, and nursing. For those of you out there with mothers and sisters working every day, remember to thank them for what they do. In other news, the past couple years we've seen lots of people drop their jobs and move to the north due to new job openings in factories. The result has been the Great Migration. Almost 500,000 African American Southerners have packed their bags and headed north for better, high-paying jobs in the factories. Women and children aren't able to take these jobs, so in order to fill job positions, northern businesses look to black Southerners to fill the void. The increasing employment of the north has made cities like Chicago, New York, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Detroit prosper socially, culturally, and politically. Let's take it back to you at the station.
The public, when the war first started, wanted to remain neutral because America is a country full of immigrants who didn't want to fight their home nations. Eventually we did enter the war, however, and people were extremely patriotic. Men were excited and willing to sign up and fight. Food was rations, and people planted gardens to give food to soldiers. People also provided fuel by turning off their furnaces. The government launched a propaganda campaign to gain money and men.
Well, we'll leave it at that. America has just made it illegal to speak out against the government. Is it good for the nation or is it bad? We report, you decide.